welcome to Put the Pedal to the Metal with book drives. Book drives are one of the sales vehicles that we have with Usborne Books and More. Just like you can drive a car, a van, a motorcycle, a bike, or even, yes, a tractor, book drives are one of the sales vehicles that we have with Usborne Books and More. So sit back, relax, and see what you think about book drives. So first of all, when you decide that you are going to run a book drive, one of the things that you need to do is that you need to decide who is going to benefit from this book drive. What group or organization can benefit? Next, you will need to ask permission from that group or organization to solicit for them. So it usually works to have some sort of personal connection with the group or the organization to make that step just a little bit easier.
So you've selected your organization. Congratulations, that's awesome. Now it's time to set a goal for yourself. So how much do you want to raise for your book drive? You kind of have to know where you're going, right? If you're driving pedal to the metal. So it's good to have a destination in mind. Now you'll want to get $250 minimum raise so that you get the 50% match. We don't want to aim for minimums here. So what if you set your goal at $1,000, or maybe your organization serves 30 children and you want to get 30 Cuddle Bear sets? That is so awesome and would be such a wonderful thing for the organization that you chose. Aim high, don't be afraid to go big. Even if you don't quite reach your goal, you'll be glad you aimed high. And then let's talk about timeline a little bit too. Some people like to do their book drives in 48 hours so that that's just their intense focus. Others like to run them for a week or maybe 2 weeks. Don't run them for too long because you don't want to be constantly, messaging or posting your friends so they get tired of hearing about it. But at the same time, you can always extend it at the end too if you need a little bit more time.
All right, now you need to plan how you're going to run your book drive. You have lots of options. You can do a ucaring.com site. Ucaring does not charge any fees. There are just credit card processing fees like any other site. It takes about 5 minutes to set up, has a nice mobile site, and you can put descriptions, updates to your event, and pics and videos. You may also decide you want to just take credit cards over the phone. That's also an option. Or you might want to send Square invoices if you have free processing on Square.
Just like when you're riding a four-wheeler, you want to be safe. Like any other event that's on Facebook, we want to make sure that we are adding our own personal touches to this. So you want to private message people and invite them to your event. And you can also, add some suggestions to those messages as well, or maybe mention something that might resonate with that person, so that way they know that you thought about them and that it wasn't just another mass invite.
Now it's time to thank your customer for supporting you in the donation for your book drive. Right after the purchase, you should send a follow-up email or a thank you letter to the company or individual to specifically say, hey, thanks for your donation. But once you get the donation delivered, it would be awesome to send them a picture of either all of the books that they have to show that even a small donation made a huge difference, or even the books that the children received if your donation allows pictures of the recipients. But make sure that you hand a letter to them just to show them exactly how awesome they are for supporting such a great cause.
Okay, so now that you have collected all of your donation money, it is time to place your order. So you will go into Order Pro, and instead of selecting a home party as the order type, you will either select book fair or literacy for a lifetime. They have the same reward amount, so it doesn't matter which one you pick. You will enter the amount that you collected in the retail value section, and then in the free book section you will earn half of that amount. So you will be able to enter, say for instance you collected right at $250, you'll enter that amount in the retail section, and then you'll be able to put $125 in the free section. So you submit that order, and when that order comes in, you deliver it to the organization that you are raising the funds for, and you celebrate. That is it. Pretty easy.